Hello, you're watching Talk Solent. With me today on the sofa are Sarah Ali Choudhury, Andrew James and Daz Stevens. Now, Sarah, we ran out of time in the last part. Sarah Ali Choudhury, tell us about this most recent award that you've had. I know you've had, it's not the only one you've had.
Well, I was nominated for an award with the UK Small, it's called the Small Awards in London, and you know, I was nominated for it, and I was shortlisted, and then invited to the shortlisting event at the finals, and I went with my dad. It was held in Spitalfields. It was an amazing event. I think about 300 people there from all over the country. It was just amazing, and it was hosted by the former Great British Bake Off host, Sue Perkins.
Yeah.
It was just incredible. So to actually be announced as the, they called it the new kid on the block, which is for the sort of best startup business in the UK. So to win that was just incredible. It was the most amazing feeling. I'm really, really happy, and I've had so much coverage on it. So many people have inquired about it, and we've had lots of write-ups in the Daily Echo, and you know, it's a national award, and it's been recognised, and it's a wonderful feeling.
Yeah, and your other big cause, and another big focus of yours at the moment is the UK Curry Connect.
UK Curry Connect is something that I work with. It's a group that help in the catering industry. So we're trying to change a few of the laws that are on the catering industry at the moment. So yeah, we're working together.
Yeah, yeah. And My Kitchen Rules was last year, wasn't it? That was on BBC Two.
Channel 4.
Oh, sorry, Channel 4. Other channels are available, of course. You haven't done any name dropping yet, Sarah, because I know you were in Westminster, weren't you? You were actually at the House of Commons.
Yeah.
A couple of months ago. I remember you had to leave the show here early.
Yeah, that was
to rush up to London for that.
That was for Tommy Mia, who is he organised the event for the International Indian Chef of the Year. That was for the launch, which was why I went up to Westminster that day, and that was held at the House of Commons. So he's he's launched this, which is actually to do with trains as well, because whoever wins, to find out who wins, they'll have to cook on a train going from King's Cross to York.
Wow.
So so it's all, it's loads of bits and pieces going on at the moment.
Well, that will certainly be an enhancement of the catering on railway catering, won't it? Because normally it's quite limited, isn't it?
Yeah.
On trains, the catering's either limited or non-existent, or
Don't get any hot food anymore. No. It'd be great to have some Indian food, I think. On the trains, yeah, it'd be fantastic.
Because we say Indian food, but Indian food is English food, isn't it? Indian food is an integral part of most people's
Diet.
Isn't chicken tikka masala number 2 or number 1 on the list? Yeah.
Well, of course, India was the British Empire, wasn't it? You know, India was part of the British Empire. It was under Queen Victoria for goodness knows how long. I should have prepared my dates before the show.
64 years, I think.
64 years.
Yeah.
That's another subject in itself.
The British Empire. Yes, I'm not sure if it's local enough for Solent, but.
Oh, good.
So, in essence, Sarah Ali Choudhury Curry is about making curry, or the making of curry more. Less daunting for people, more simple,
Well,
but at the same time homemade and with decent ingredients.
So what I'm doing at the moment is I've always had Easy Curry, which is where I teach people how to cook Indian food, but I'm just launching my new business, which is event catering.
Yeah.
So, for people who are having events at their home, I'll go and cook for them. It's kind of an elite club type of thing.
Yeah. And you were, let's face it, you should know what you're talking about because you were born in an Indian restaurant.
Not literally born in the
Upstairs.
just around the corner.
But you were born in the, within the, in the building.
In the industry,
Yeah. Do you both like your Indian food? Do you?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. I'm very fond of a chicken fowl.
I haven't heard of that one.
It's hot. That's a hot one.
Yes, I can do hot, but not the very hot.
Yeah, when I first tried that one, it was just like, oh, you try this, like a dare, and I kind of enjoyed it, and then it didn't seem quite as spicy as it did when I first tried it.
It's kind of like pain and pleasure at the same time, isn't it? Because you're suffering, but at the same time you're enjoying it.
Is this one that have you got the recipe for?
The file is recognised in the restaurants. So normally you get the drunk men who come in. Were you one of those drunk men? One of the drunk men who come in on a Saturday night. They normally come in and they order a file, with their friends.
They give me a round of applause when I do order the people that work in there.
But no, it's really, really hot. But at home we wouldn't cook like that. If we were having something really hot, it would be cooked with probably fresh naga chilies. It wouldn't be similar to what you eat in the restaurant. It's quite different.
The proper ingredients, would they be difficult to get hold of?
No.
Could you get them in Tesco's?
You can get them in all of the supermarkets. You can get them in all the supermarkets now. They've got like the world food aisles, don't they? And on all the sort of spices, everything's readily available now.
Yeah. So you wouldn't have to go to like a West London supermarket, a market of sorts.
No.
Travel to London and get 6 months supply of everything and then get it back down to
absolutely.
Portsmouth. And going back to the London Underground film, when are we likely to see that? In the mainstream?
We'll definitely get a copy off.
We'll get a copy.
I'm thinking that they said originally June, July.
I reckon June, July, or August. Yeah.
Great. Yeah. So probably August then.
They're at the editing stage, or they call it post-production or something like that.
Right.
It's always well above my. They've got to add a soundtrack to it, which I'm looking forward to.
I wonder what the soundtrack would be like.
Well, I was actually involved a little bit with the soundtrack because there's a friend of mine in the Forest of Dean who owns his own studio, and I've kind of put my ideas onto him, but and then just said, well, just do what you want, and just see what it comes out like. But be kind of like an electronic kind of music with a bit of a rhythm in there, the rhythm of the tube.
Yeah. And with some of those wonderful recorded message voices.
Yeah.
You could have those mixed in with the dance music, couldn't you?
Mind the gap.
Please stand clear of the doors. Please stand clear of the doors. When it gets stuck and it repeats. Please stand clear of the doors. Please stand clear.
During the making of the film, we were actually nearly responsible for the destruction of one of the doors. I don't know if that's going to actually come out in the film.
Oh.
But one of our party was a bit robust when he trying to keep the doors open. Causing a bit of an argument with the TFL staff. And, I won't repeat what he said.
Is that the editing then for the swearing?
Well, yeah.
They're gonna have to edit me out every word I say, near enough.
It's kind of what we're heading for.
Yeah.
But it'll be nice if there's any small kind of like cinema theatre out there that would like to host its premiere.
Well, often on this show we have Richard Stride, who's from the Groundlings Theatre in Portsmouth. So maybe, he's often on the show here.
Otherwise, it'll be just round at my house.
Well, if any of your Talk Solent viewers want to, second Friday in November, which is obviously Children's Aid Day every year, we always do a tube challenge. So, obviously, if anybody would like to do it for the first time, they're more than welcome to contact Talk Solent, obviously.
And great, excellent. Yes, so just repeat that date one more time.
Second Friday in November, whatever date that is, I'm not sure.
Yeah. And you're preparing Paris as well, aren't you?
Yes, I'm preparing Paris, yes.
Preparing Paris. Do they know you're coming?
They don't know I'm coming yet, but a French newspaper has contacted me and promised to be my independent witnesser.
Oh,
because I have to have an independent witness at the start, so they will happily.
The trouble is, though, I suppose with a foreign one, you've got to learn, you've got to get to grips with all the names, haven't you?
Well, that's why I'm taking you, because you can speak French.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's something to think about. When are you going?
I'm going in October, so keep October free.
Ah, okay. Excellent. And there was something I was going to add, but it's gone, so I think we've got about 1 minute. 1 minute left. So, no, thanks we'll probably see you again in about a month's time, Sarah.
Sure.
And don't leave it so long next time.
Okay, all right. I don't get Tuesdays off, unfortunately.
No, it's great. Okay, so all we've got time for today, unfortunately, never enough time. My very many thanks to today's guests. Talk Solent returns next week, of course, at the same time. All the best. Goodbye.